Hey y'all, welcome back to the trailer park and welcome back to another episode in this extreme clean, declutter, and organize series that I got going on. I call it the Let's Do the Daggone Thing series. We're focusing on the bedroom today, but let's first have a little chat. We all know that my life is a never-ending cycle of cleaning my booty off, quite literally, and it going right back to the messy way that it was within a matter of weeks. That's the cycle that I'm stuck in right now. And I know a lot of you guys can relate because a lot of y'all have told me that you can relate in the comments. We have done 3 episodes already in this series where I'm deep cleaning my mobile home, I'm decluttering it, I'm organizing it, I'm doing everything that I need to do to give me a clean slate, everything that I know to do to give me a clean slate so I can just start over. Because sometimes that's all we can do. I've been stuck in this cycle for so long, and you guys have watched me in this cycle for so long, that I know that it's what we're all expecting to happen again, because if I'm being honest, I'm expecting it to happen again. But I'm going to do everything in my power for it to not happen again. So in this series, I've not only kind of got everything back to square one and gave me a clean slate with my home, but I've also been thinking about why I do this, because we all know that I do it. That's no secret. We all know that it's a cycle that I'm forever caught up in, cleaning up my house for it to only get messy again, then cleaning up my house for it to only get messy again. I can't be consistent with it because I don't have a routine. If I had a routine that I could be consistent with, then 100% of my problems regarding my home would be solved, but I haven't felt that routine yet. I'm on the lookout for it. I'm forever on the lookout for it, but I haven't felt that routine yet. So while I've been thinking of ways that I can minimalize the stuff in my home and things that I can declutter and ways that I can organize to make sure everything has a home within my home, I've been thinking about mentally why I do this. A, it's because obviously I really do have ADHD, a medically diagnosed ADHD. I've struggled with it my entire life. I am the most airheaded person on the planet, I guess you could say. I'm not saying that in a bad thing. I just really am. Like, I can learn a skill, and if I do not do that skill every single day, I lose that skill. And you can imagine how disheartening it is to work really hard to gain a skill only to lose it because you're not using it all the time. And it's not even over a matter of months. Like, over a matter of days, I can lose a skill that I have picked up and I've become confident in. I've noticed that I have dugouts, as what I've been calling on this series. It's areas that I start at and I fill up, and I use that as like my home base, basically, like my station, right? I put everything on this one area and then I go put everything in its home. Well, a lot of times, because I do get sidetracked and because I do have ADHD, I'll work to get everything on the dugout area, and then it goes nowhere because I've already found something else I can concentrate on. Or it's become so overwhelming that I don't want to deal with it anymore, and I just leave it there on the dugout. That's a lot of my problem. Another problem that I'm dealing with this series that I have realized is I don't have homes for everything in my home. I have just been on this thing where y'all know I love my Ross. I bring stuff in my home without thinking about where I'm going to put it when it gets home. A lot of the stuff in my house doesn't have a home. I have nowhere to put it. I don't have anywhere to put it because I do lack space. I live in a 16 by 80 single wide. There are 6 of us in this house. There's not enough space to create homes for the things that I want to keep in this house. I use certain rooms that aren't visible to everybody that comes to my house. I use those as hiding spots. We play hide and seek with this stuff. When people come over, they see my main living area because my single wide is an open concept kind of trailer. So you walk in, you see my hallway, you see my living room, and you see my kitchen and dining room. You don't even see the bathroom unless you have to use the bathroom. You don't see our bedrooms. So that's kind of how our bedrooms turn into the hiding spots. The last big makeover, the huge makeover that we did in the girls' bedroom, it took us forever. But while I was in there, I wanted to minimize our stuff, so that's what I did. But I also added organization methods in there and gave every bit of everything they kept in their room, I gave it all a home. And that's what I've been doing throughout this series. When we started in the kitchen, you guys saw I got rid of a crap ton of stuff, and that's because everything that I kept, I wanted it to have a home, and a permanent home too. We ain't evicting nothing around here. You get Section 8 for the rest of your life. You just stay right there in that spot until you break. The last reason is I don't have time. I think people see my videos and they say, well, she stays at home. She's a stay-at-home mom. Why can't you keep your house together? Well, I couldn't. First of all, I couldn't keep my house together when I was a stay-at-home mom. But now I am a work-from-home mom, and I homeschool, and I have a special needs child, and we have appointments that nobody even knows about because I don't talk about those appointments. I'm not at home all the time, and when I am home, I almost always have something to do. It's not as easy as me being home all the time and me not having anything to do, and I'm just sitting on the couch all day. I don't sit down most days. Ask me how I weigh 300 pounds. I don't know. 85,000 of us are trying to figure that out. We've been trying to figure out that for a while. So time also plays a huge part in my struggle with keeping my home together. I can say I've never went so hard with decluttering ever. I've parted with things I've really wanted to keep, parted with things that are sentimental to me. I've parted with a lot of things I never thought I'd be able to part with. So I'm seeing the progress throughout this series, and I can only pray that I can keep going and establish a routine that works for me and my family. So it's just everything balled up together. And I'm not using that as an excuse. I'm just breaking it down for me and for you guys in case you guys struggle with your home like I do. I'm breaking it down so that I can get a better understanding as to why I do these things, because if I know why I do it, then I can fix those problems. You can't fix a problem you're not aware of. So I'm trying to make myself aware of my problems and my faults and my flaws in homemaking so that I can fix those. I'm a very self-aware person. I like to know my faults. I like to know my flaws because I can't fix it if I don't know it's there. If I ignore it, if you ignore your lawn, it's eventually going to overgrow. You got to maintain your lawn, right? You got to mow it every week. We can't be ignoring these big problems because they fester, and then you end up with a room like this. And then you clean it up only for it to end up like this again. So now that I've kind of figured out why I am the way that I am and why my house stays the way that it does, or gets the way that it does, I should say, because it doesn't always look like this. Sometimes my house looks really, really good. I just want people to be aware of that, like, for your sake, not for mine, because I know who I am and I know what I do, and I don't look for anybody's approval out there. It means the world to me when I can get encouragement and I can get motivated. It really does help. I think everybody needs that moment where they get encouraged and where people can motivate them and stuff and give them a pat on their back. But I don't crave applause. My goal isn't to be applauded on here. My goal is to be as honest and raw and real with you as possible, even when I contradict myself and even when I look like a hypocrite in regards to my home. I'm telling you, you can do the daggone thing, but then everything around me looks like a tornado hit me, and I get the daggone thing done, but then the daggone thing just buries me. That's what I care about putting out there, just in case someone struggles with the things the way that I struggle with. So let's say that you are a stay-at-home mom and you still struggle with your home. I want you to know that despite what some of the negative comments say in my comments, I want you to know that you're not alone. I want you to know that there's a handful of us out here who do struggle like that. You're really not alone, I promise. And I want to be that inspiration for you to get it done. I want to be that good influence for you. That's what I'm here for. I'm not here for a pat on the back. If I was here for a pat on the back, then I'd probably, I don't know, because I get some punched in the gut sometimes in the comments, so that's not what I'm here for. I just want you to know that you're not alone, and no matter what you struggle with, whether you are a stay-at-home mom and you are home all day and you're just burnt out, or you're a work-from-home mama and you don't have the time, or you're one of those superstars that are work out of the home, single mamas, like, holy moly, whatever it is, whatever your reality is, I want you to know that there is somebody out there that can relate to you. I say it all the time, but I really won't cross the finish line without you guys. It's a no man left behind kind of thing on this channel. No matter how much I improve, you're gonna see every bit of the times that I didn't improve. You're gonna see every bit of the times that I did fail, and you're gonna see every bit of my flaws because I'm tired of seeing all these wins on the internet and not seeing the blood, the sweat, the tears, the failures, everything that led up to that win. I'm tired of people just sharing their wins. I want to see the process, because that's what I'm in right now, smack dab in the middle of it. I'm smack dab in the middle of a process, and I know you are too. Some of you guys. Some of y'all are awesome and you're empty nesters and you're just giving us all the wisdom, bestowing all the wisdom on us in the comments, and I want you to know that we're grateful for you guys who are in that generation, who have been there, done that, and can give us a type of insight that we can't get. Some of us didn't have mamas to teach us, and you guys are kind of our mamas in the comments. So whatever your role is on this channel, I want you to know that it is much appreciated, and that this community has not only changed my life, and you can tell on video, for the past 2 years, but it's changing other people's lives too. So without further ado, now that we've kind of figured out what's causing me my issues in my home, I would suggest sitting down and thinking about what's causing you issues in your home and how you can fix it. Kind of brainstorm up some ideas on how you can fix it. Or if you can't brainstorm up any ideas, in the comments we can help you kind of brainstorm up ideas. Maybe you're dealing with a particular area in your home that you just can't keep up. Maybe we have some insight as outsiders, some wisdom we can lend you. I don't know. I don't have much wisdom. But I know somebody does in the comments, because so many of them have gave me their wisdom and little tidbits of like gold that has just been etched into my brain, and I remember it now because they've said it so many times and I've thought on it so many times. So I would suggest you sit down and you think about why your house is the way that your house is, if you struggle with homemaking like I do. Now that I know why my house is the way that it is, now I know how to fix it. And the biggest way I can fix mine is to get rid of stuff. You can't be buried in stuff in your house if you don't have enough stuff to bury you. So we're gonna go through this room. We're gonna get the daggone thing done today. So we're gonna do our orbiting method in here, but first and foremost we're going to get the floor cleared out and get that taken care of real quick so we can actually walk in here. Y'all see my bathroom? Y'all see my bathroom? That is all the garments I have washed in the past month. We're gonna go through every bit of clothes. I'm bringing the kids' clothes in here. We're gonna go through it all. We're gonna get rid of some stuff. We just did a clothes declutter a few videos ago, 5 or 6 videos ago. We're gonna do another one because we need to do another one. In all of these episodes in this series, I have continually done one thing, and that is use a certain area in the room I'm working on as a dugout, I call it. I don't even know where I got that. I think it's because whenever you have somebody in there playing baseball, you know, you have a baseball team, they go to the dugout, you know, and kind of talk over like what they plan to do, and like it's kind of their headquarters. So I just randomly thought of that one day. I was like, you know, I'm gonna call that a dugout. So in my kitchen, it was my kitchen table. In my bedroom, it's my bed. In my bathroom, it's my vanity. It's just where I put everything that's disarrayed in the room in one spot, and I work from that one spot rather than going back and forth and getting sidetracked doing 105 different things. Of course, it doesn't work for everybody, and it won't work for everybody, but if you do struggle with getting sidetracked while doing things, I would suggest trying that method out. I went ahead and took all the dirty clothes I got out of my bedroom floor and put them in the washer so I did not get behind on washing my clothes. I'm very adamant on keeping my laundry going. That way my laundry hampers don't overflow like we always know they always do. I have a clear laundry basket in my bedroom, and I have a trash bag sitting, well, a bag I'm using for trash sitting on the bed, and that's where all the trash and all the laundry is going to, but all the miscellaneous items are going on the bed for me to go through. Doing it that way just makes me feel like it's going faster. It probably isn't. But you know how we trick our minds to make us want to do things? Like some people eat a carrot and they pretend it's a donut. I don't know how that's possible, but some people do that and they see good results with it because they've tricked their brain into thinking that carrot is a donut. Well, I'm just tricking my brain into thinking the room is a lot tidier than it actually is by clearing out a space but cluttering up another one. But all the clutter in that one area is in one area, so I can use it as a starting point as my dugout and work from one area rather than work from 1,000 different areas around the floor. Yes, you can see that I have not been through the luggage from our last trip, which was several weeks ago. I'm afraid to open them and see what's in there, but I know we gotta do it, so I'm stacking them in one area, and once I'm done with the floors, I'm gonna tackle it. Okay, this is gonna be the point where you're gonna want to give up. Don't. Just keep swimming. We're not gonna give up. We're gonna just keep swimming. There was so many smells in these bags. So many smells, but it wasn't as bad as I thought. I was afraid when I opened it. I was like, oh Lord, please don't let there be like mold or anything. There wasn't, which we didn't store anything wet in here anyway. We put those in separate bags, and I went ahead and got to those whenever we got back home from the trip. But there was several odds and ends stuff, and it was just a mess and had a bunch of clothes in it. So I got all the clothes and put it in the hamper. Then went through the rest of the stuff and the miscellaneous stuff, and I put the stuff that I was throwing away in the trash bag and the rest of the stuff on the bed to go through. And I put all the luggage bags out on the porch and sprayed it down with my favorite Tide antibacterial spray. It's for fabric specifically. So I sprayed them down real good on the porch and left them there until it got dark. Then I brought them in the living room and let them sit open in the living room all night long and air out. It smelled so much better the next day. While they were on the porch airing out though, I got back to my dugout area and put everything that I got out of here in its home. So I took everything straight from the bed and I took it home. We didn't make no pit stops either. We didn't stop for no McDonald's, nothing. And we got food at home and it went straight to its home. Look at all the potato heads. I didn't even know he packed all those. I'm putting all this into a Ziploc bag, and I'm writing the date, the year, where we were at, and everything on a piece of paper, slipping it in the baggie with the stuff, and then I'm going to put it in the memory bin. If you don't know what a memory bin is, I keep those. I have several of them. They're for all my kiddos' keepsakes. Now that the floor and the bed's cleared off, except for my bag I'm using as a trash bag here, we're going to start orbiting around the room, surface and walls part. That's where I'm starting here, and I'm just slowly going around the entire room. It's not really like a life-changing method, I guess you could say. It did change my life, but it does help minimize squirrel moments, because I get those every day of my life, multiple times a day. One thing I really wanted to do in this room, but I ended up not doing, is going through and decluttering my books. And I only did that because I knew they would have to sit around for a while until I got to MAKEOVER. MAKEOVER is a couple of towns over. You can trade your books in there for store credit, and that's what I usually do, and get the kiddos homeschooling books or chapter books or something like that with the books that I take back. I have a ton to take back because for a while I was just taking recommendations from TikTok and everybody, and TikTok is not a good place to get book recommendations. I love romance books, but I'm just not comfortable with scenes in adult romance books. So for the longest time I would read young adult romance books, but I'm 31. It's just not interesting to me anymore to read about like 17, 18, 19-year-old love stories. So that's no longer a happy medium for me, and I have to find books in the adult section that I'm comfortable reading, and that's really, really hard. And TikTok, it does not give good book recommendations when you feel that way. So I went out and I bought a bunch of books, and then later found out what they were about, and I was like, oh snap, no, nuh-uh, I don't even want that on my bookshelf. Ooh, like that's how I felt about it. So I have to go through and I have to declutter a ton of books, but I didn't want to do that today because I knew they would just sit around until I went to MAKEOVER. So I'm going to wait till we go to MAKEOVER, and then I'm going to go through and declutter a bunch of the books. I don't have to declutter them all because there are scenes that I can skip over. If the book has a good plot, I don't care. I'll skip over them all day long. I don't care how many I have to skip over either. I just read a book. It's called The Confidence in Wildflowers, and it has some scenes like that, but it is so good. The plot is so good. So like I read that whole thing, skipped, and it didn't bother me at all. But for books that are heavily focused on that, I just would rather not even try to read through. I'm going through and I'm just quickly organizing all the kiddos homeschooling stuff in our homeschooling basket that sits on top of the homeschooling cart.
On my spaceship counting stars since 94, waiting for someone to come and knock on my door, looking for someone who'd be the Venus to my Mars. Why does love always have to be this hard? Got me feeling like for someone who can really turn me on. Then I met you. Now I'm down to earth, that's something clear next to you. All my problems disappear, waiting for you. In light years, I met you. I met you.
I didn't go through and clean, organize, or declutter any of Shane's area on that built-in wall because he does that himself. He literally just got through reorganizing and dusting and everything, and I don't want to mess anything up. Some of that stuff he has on there is like really, really special to him and really, really hard to find, so I don't ever touch that. I just kind of do the little area underneath the TV and the front of the cabinets, and I move on because I don't want to mess anything up.
Have this feeling, haven't felt for so long. Took a hold of me and won't let go. I've been sleeping, caught me off my guard. Cause you're in my space and now I'm so. Hold me towards you and I cannot fight it. My head's underwater, I try to disguise it. Want you to hold me, though we haven't spoken. I need that something to get me to open. You are only a shot away from me to be my everything. Cause you are only a shot away from me to be my everything. You are only a shot away from me to be my everything. Cause you are only a shot away from me to be my everything. Shot away. Won't let you touch me, won't let you go to my head. Cause I know I'm dealing with the devil. But I'm standing with my heart in your hand, and I'm too deep into win this gamble. Hold me towards you and I cannot fight it. My head's underwater, I try to disguise it. Want you to hold me, though we haven't spoken. I need that something to get me to open. You are only a shot away from me to be my everything. Cause you are only a shot away from me to be my everything.
I'm trying to keep minimal little knickknacks up on the shelves, so I'm sticking with the stuff that you guys have given me. I have a few things that you guys have given me up there, stuff that Shane's given me because it's important to me, and then little 90s era knickknacks like the little Rugrat figurines and my Pocahontas figurines. I love those, and I love the 90s, so I have those on there, but that's all I really want on there for right now. I'm taking my sheets off and putting them directly in the washer to get to washing.
Yeah, like a firefly burning for you all night. Love it when I'm this high. Ooh, yeah, like a boom, boom, bomb. It rocks my heart. Boom, boom, shake, tear me apart. Baby, your boom, boom, bomb. It rocks my world right, right. Hey, 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 all I need. I brought the fire to your gasoline. Hey, hey, take the heart and let it burn, let it burn. Hey, hey, oh, I feel like playing fire just to feel the heat. Hey, hey, take the heart and let it burn, let it burn. Daylight slipping through the sunshine, moon has got my bright side. Ooh, yeah, like a boom, boom, bomb. It rocks my heart. Boom, boom, shake, tear me apart. Baby, your boom, boom, bomb. It rocks my world right, right. Hey, hey,
So I'm ready to tackle the floors now. Everything else has been done. I need the bedding is in the wash, everything. I've got to put my duvet. I didn't know that was a duvet, by the way. I don't even know what a duvet was. Duvet? Is it a duvet? I didn't know what a duvet was until y'all told me. I just thought that was a comforter. Comforter. I just thought it was a comforter. Apparently it's a duvet and you're supposed to put something over top of it, but I like it. It's white. It's what I wanted, so we're just going to do a plain duvet over here. But anyway, got to throw that in the washer after the bedding, the sheets, and the pillowcases and stuff get put to the dryer. Everything around us on the walls and on the ceilings done. Now it's time for the floors. But in order to get the floors done, I've got to jump from the room to this clothes situation, which if I'm being honest, I don't like that. I want to just kind of stay on the room and get one thing done at a time, but because of Mount Everest over here, I've got to put a pause on the bedroom, get this situated, and then jump back onto the bedroom. It's irking me to no end to do it this way, but I know it has to get done because obviously I'm not going to carpet clean around that. I thought about it. If I'm being honest with you, I thought about just vacuuming around that and then carpet cleaning around that, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do it. We're just going to go ahead and tackle it now. So this pile, this big old Mount Everest behind me is all the clothes of mine and Shane's that I have washed in the last month and all the clothes of the kiddos, basically period. There's a few things hanging up in their closet, but like not a lot at all. So I'm going through all of these and decluttering even more clothes than I did the last time I did a declutter, which was just a few weeks ago. I got rid of 100 pieces then, and I still feel like it wasn't enough, so I'm getting rid of a crap ton now, and I'm going through this and really just picking it up, and if I even think that we could live without it, if I even think we want to get rid of it, then it's gone. I think it's important for you to know, though, that I'm not going through these to put them up in their homes right now. Like I said, I didn't want to move from doing the whole bedroom and move on to the clothes, but I had to in order to finish the bedroom. All the clothes that we're keeping, they're going to the closet. You can see we have clothes hanging up through the closet there. They haven't been gone through or nothing. So these are going to sit in there with those until we get the bedroom done, and then we get the kiddos' bedrooms done, and then we're going to move on to the closet areas, all 3 closets in the house. And then we're going to purge even more stuff. I did not like doing it this way. I didn't want to do it this way, but I knew if I even touched that closet and started pulling things out, it would be a mess. So, as much as I didn't like doing that, I did enjoy just focusing on the bedroom and finishing the bedroom in a whole and not creating a whole mess in the bedroom after I just got it cleaned by pulling everything out of the closet right now.
Be the person that you call up when you're down. Wanna be the first who knows all of your deepest secrets. Can I be the one who wakes you up before you missed your ride? 'Cause I wanna be close to you, and I wanna show you something new. You gotta know, every day I got your back, yeah, you can count on me for that. So put your hand in mine, I will be there every day. When you're sick of the climb, I will make sure it's okay. I know you didn't ask for any of this, but we reach for the sky. As we're flying colors now. keep the pace, but someday we will find that the world has changed, but we stay true to each other. I will always be there for you whenever you need my help. I'm taking my time to be your rock. I don't ever wanna be apart. You gotta know, every day I got your back, yeah, you can count on me for that. So put your hand in mine, I will be there every day. When you're sick of the climb, I will make sure it's okay. I know you didn't ask for any of this, but we reach for the sky. That's for flying colors now.
I'm just going through and creating a crop circle around me. I'm just putting everything in its designated piles. I didn't think Shane was going to be able to go through his stuff because he had a really long day and he was super exhausted, but he ended up going through all his stuff too. There's your pile.
So I need to go through my pile. don't
Yes. If you want to get
I? Is
rid
that
of,
what you're filming?
if you want to get rid of something, you don't have to, but if you want to, I'd be much obliged. Did I just use that right?
Yeah. These I'm gonna keep. They're clean.
They're clean.
You know.
All of that is clean.
No, like they're cool.
Oh, that's not. What?
This don't fit me anymore.
Yay! Okay, here's the get rid of pile right here. One of the get rid of piles.
This is one of my most favorite shirts ever because it fits me good.
That one, okay.
Gotta have those. Hashtag Tater Nation.
Gotta keep your hashtag Tater Nation
Yeah,
shirt
buddy.
because we love it.
I still wear that.
Oh wait, that goes over here in the sock bucket.
Still wear this.
Yeah, I love this one on you.
Still wear this.
Margarita. Go work on her. Just the thought about you brings back my
Yeah,
peace
get rid of
of
that.
mind. You get rid of this?
Yep.
What? Okay.
Keep those.
I love those on you.
I love it,
Get
but
rid of.
it's
Get rid of. Finally.
These I wear usually to work in. That'll keep. This I'll keep. That I'll keep. Keep. These are literally brand new. This I'll keep.
I love that on you.
Yeah. What?
I thought you were gonna get rid of that.
Oh, I just said this is brand new.
You didn't want it though. I had to talk you into that one.
Keep this.
What is that? A Nike shirt? Okay.
I think these are dirty, aren't they?
No.
Oh, they're not? Actually,
No! I love those on you.
keep. Keep.
You're having a lot of keep moments.
Keep. I work in that. Keep.
Those are yours down there.
These are mine?
Mm-hmm.
When did I ever get?
I got them for you to match me.
These ain't mine.
They are too, I promise.
Are they literally mine?
Yes,
I'll keep them since you got them.
No, you didn't even wear them.
I didn't even know that I had them.
Well, then just
You
get rid
never
of
gave
them.
them to me.
You're not going to wear those. I know
Why
you're
didn't
not.
you give them to
I
me?
bought them so you can match me.
Why didn't we match?
I don't know. Can't remember. Probably because clothes are a disaster in here. Like, I don't even know where everything is at this point. I never do. This is what we're getting rid of. Look how thick that pile is. Thicker than a Snicker. Okay. Let's count. I'm going to count slow this time because last time I did it in times like 4 speed. One of y'all particularly couldn't count with me, so we're going to count it together and see how many pieces we got. This feels so freeing. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let me scoot this over here. This isn't all clothes. Like, there's some hats in here, and I think there's a towel in here. So I'm just going to count every piece of anything I pick up, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. New tags, by the way. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. New tags, Adidas shorts. 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, pillow, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56. If you're hearing Putin noise, it's not me, it's the chair. It might be me one time. Was that 56? Okay. 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79. I'm not going to count that because that's a bow. 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102. Oh no, I'm not getting rid of that. That's new. 102, 103. Actually, I'm not getting rid of this either. 102. 102 more pieces. So that's 200 pieces of clothing I've gotten rid of in 2 weeks, son. 2 weeks. Heck to the yes. Look how tall it is compared to my tripod. Like, yes. And we're not even done yet. When we go and tackle the closets, all that on hangers I've yet to go through, and we're decluttering some of that too. 200 pieces in 2 weeks. Heck yes. Now it's time to vacuum and carpet clean the carpets. In my carpet cleaner, I'm just using my regular, what I've been using lately, my vinegar. I've been using apple cider vinegar because that's all I have. I need to get white distilled next time I go to the grocery store. And then I'm using some Dawn dish soap and really, really hot water.
Not sure I'm getting by, but these are my deepest secrets. Running through my mind at night, think about you all the time. Not sure I'm getting by, but these are my deepest secrets. Running through my mind at night, think about you all the time. Not sure I'm getting by, but these are my deepest secrets. Running through my mind at night.
I'm not touching underneath the bed, and that's because that is where all my Christmas is stored at. That's completely used for Christmas storage, and I'm going to actually do something to completely like conceal that and cover it up. But for right now, I literally just put all my Christmas stuff under there. I'm not going to pull it all out to like clean under there because I know it's not dirty.
More that you should know, even though it hurts me so. I just can't let it go.
Look, you all like this right here? I need to get a bigger platelet thing. I am very happy with this declutter haul. I'm not gonna lie. Over 100 pieces of clothing. We've got odds and ends stuff in here. Books I've already been through. Old shoes. Delectables that were left over that nobody needed. We've got all sorts of things. Books. Just stuff that we never even touched. A bag full of trash and odds and ends. And that's not counting the 2 bags of trash. Like big old bags of trash I got out of that room as well. We got quite a bit out of that room. I'm pretty proud. I've been so happy with every declutter pile in this series. This is the before. Let's remember the closed Mount Everest over there and not being able to walk through this room. It was a complete mess. I'm really, really hoping it never, ever, ever gets that way again. And the after. It's so clean in here. It feels clean. It looks clean. It just has like a good, I don't know, feel to it, vibe to it. I don't like that word, but I love it in here. The next time y'all see me, we are going to be tackling the kiddos room, and then after that, we just have one more episode in the series, and that's the closets. So we have 2 more episodes in the series. I'm so over the moon that we're actually getting stuff done. Like, I have never been, and this is honestly, I've never been more proud of my house and the amount of effort that I've put into it than right now. Like, this series has not only motivated a ton of you guys, I've read your comments where you said that you were motivated, it made you get up and do the daggone thing. So I know it's motivated y'all, but it's really, really motivated me, seeing the progress throughout this series and seeing how much I'm getting rid of, seeing how much deep cleaning I'm doing, seeing the befores and the afters. It motivates me to keep on going. So we've got, also, do y'all see my nails? Look at that. So we've got 2 more episodes in this series. We've got the girls and boys bedrooms in one video, and then we've got all of the closets in the house in the next video, and then we'll be moving on to something else. We've got a lot of home improvements coming up. Got a lot of just homemaking videos, and just I want to get back into the routine of posting my regular videos. I feel like after Christmas I kind of wind down and haven't been getting as many videos as I've been wanting to get out there. So I'm pretty much back on schedule, hoping to get even more so back on schedule and just post my regular videos that excite me, like, you know, my everyday life videos, my makeovers and cleaning and homemaking and mom life and all the things. Sitting down chat videos, I like those too. All the videos. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. I hope y'all have a blessed morning. Even not, whatever it is, wherever you're at, know that I love you, but Jesus loves you so much more. And let me just stop and say, Jesus, thank you. I could have not done this without him. I feel like this is my Oscars speech. But for real, like, Jesus carried me. He's a good one. I love y'all, but Jesus loves you more. I'll see y'all later.